All right, guys, welcome back. Another Beaver Branch adventure. We're going to kick this off with hole one. Hole one is a standard hole here, right around 380 or so, placed slightly uphill. Walking over to hole two, 252 feet. And again, we're just doing this kind of a run through so you have an idea where things are. Hole three, there's a mandatory on that tree. You have to go to the left of it. After that, it's about a 220-foot shot or so from left to right. Hole four is where the course starts to tighten up a little bit, but it's only a little 200-foot bumper. Send it straight through the gap, slide it on the floor there. The pavement behind the basket is OB, and the pond behind the basket is also OB. Hole five over the pond is OB, 210 feet. If you go in the pond, there is a drop zone. You can also shoot circle three from the drop zone. We will permit that. Without teeing off, you can shoot circle three. Hole six is a new hole. You're going to walk over to the left of the hole five basket, and this is added in because we took out hole nine because hole nine is flooded and not playable. So this is a 230-foot right to left down the driveway. The pavement is going to play as OB. Hole seven is now formerly hole six for this tournament, and it is a left to right shot, about 230 feet across the pond, which is OB. The yellow rope changes the water to casual water in the drainage ditch, and there is a drop zone if you go in the pond. Additionally, pavement on the driveway is also OB. Hole seven is a tight little nook and cranny, which is going to play as hole eight for this tournament because the holes are renumbered. There's a mando on that tree. If you miss the mando, you can go to the drop zone for circle three. It is 210 feet or so, a slight right to left. After that, you're going to move up. Hole nine is normal hole eight. So hole nine is about 230 feet through this tight gap, also in Tornado Alley. When you get done hole nine, you're going to walk across this bridge and up that slight hill along that path. You can see it on this map here, up to hole 10. Okay, normal hole 10. So up this path, you'll see the X'd out mark here. That's normal hole 9. You're skipping that hole. And we're going over here to hole 10. Hole 10 plays 310 or so feet over Beaver Branch Creek. So the course gets its name from the creek that runs through the property. And the creek cuts the hole in half. You'll see a bridge right down here. Also note on hole 9 that the creek behind the basket is OB. Here's a shot from behind it. It is really a left to right turnover shot. You can sort of flex it back. Hole 11 here is about 280 feet, kind of slightly downhill into the edge of the woods here. It plays more, I think, like 250-ish. And there's a little bit wider gap if I walked around the woods there. So from there, you're going to walk straight through the woods over here. And hole 12 blue is a little dinker down the creek. So you're going to play, you can shoot it straight down the creek, or you can play around the elbow tree, which is a right to left shot, a little bit safer. And the creek running along the right side of the basket is OB. Important here, you're going to walk back up here to hole 13. Hole 13, this is normally the gold pad, And what we did was we installed a basket in the old hole 12 placement, and hole 13 is a 260-foot right to left shot. Reason being is that should have shown you a video there, but back there the hole is flooded out. And you're going to walk over here to the left, and hole 14 is going to be normal blue 16, and we're going to play our way across the field, zigzagging across here. So this is a 230-foot shot. I think it favors more of a left to right look. If you can beat that little clump of trees straight at it, you can go. When you get down here and hole out, you're going to walk over to the right, and you're going to shoot normal blue hole 15. Now there is a little bit of water. This hole is about 225 feet or so. So there is a little bit of water to the left of this in the old clump. When you finish the hole, you're going to go over to the left and walk over to white hole 14, which is going to be hole 16. So hole 16, we may be putting a pad down here. Hole 16 white is the short tee pad to the long basket. So you see the long basket, it's actually 341 feet. The right side is treacherous. You really want to stay out of the right side. Once you get through the gap here, it opens up to the left. Here you are looking back towards the tee and wrapping it back around. So there is a big room to kind of drop out once you get through the gap if you want to make it a 2-shot hole. After that, you're going to proceed behind that basket. You can see the walkway there. And there's a new hole cut out through the woods over here, which will take you to the bridge that is by hole 17. So you walk straight through the woods here, and you'll come to the bridge. When you come to the bridge, you're going to go across and to the right and walk around the path to hole 17. Hole 17 is a straight shot through a gap off the tee. And then there's some guardian trees around the basket, and it's at about 207 or 208 feet. After that, you're going to walk out of the woods and to the right to hole 18 tee pad. Hole 18 tee pad is about 330 feet. It is a left to right shot. You want to get around the corner of the woods to try to get up there for birdie. And here is a zoom in shot. If you have any questions, you can ask BMO. You can either text message him or ask him at the event. We look forward to having a successful event and see you all soon.